Hi and welcome, Krystle McGilvery here, talking about neurodiversity and money. Now this video is for business owners or those who are employed and possibly struggle with their finances. So of course it applies to you and your personal finances as well as your business finances, which is crucial. What we often forget is when we are leading a business, it comes down to us, the human, behind that business in terms of the success of that business. Now I'm going to dive into some of the key areas of which your neurodiversity may impact your finances personally and your business finances, and talk about some of the things you could do to help you get through some of those challenges. Now, if you've not met me before, again, my name is Krystle McGilvery. I'm the founder of Mind Over Money. I'm a behavioural change or finance specialist and chartered accountant. I've worked in this space for over 15 years, working with individuals and people just like you who need help improving productivity, optimization, managing their money, improving their finances, etc. So please do listen up, and hopefully you find the content here useful if you are neurodiverse and are struggling with your finances. Let's go. First, let's quickly define neurodiversity so we know what we're talking about. Neurodiversity describes the neurological differences of our brain. We are all neurologically different, but neurodiversity helps categorize things such as autism, ADHD, dyslexia, dyspraxia, Tourette's. I could continue. They help us understand the differences in the way that our brain functions, the way that we process information, the way that we do things. There are strengths and weaknesses to all of those. And here I want to highlight some of the challenges people experience, whether you are autistic or whether you do have ADHD, and how you can improve how you're managing your money in those areas. And as always, to support my videos, I share links to external resources you can check out to either help you understand this area better or dive into improving those areas of your personal life. So first, let's talk about the financial challenges overall. It is reported that only 16% of people who are diagnosed as being autistic are employed. On the other end of the scale, there are organizations that are focused specifically on hiring autistic people, for example, because of their strengths and their amazing work in certain areas. Now, if I move on into the challenges which I want to help address in this video, those who are neurodiverse, like myself, struggle with things such as disorganization, emotional dysregulation, which is where you struggle to manage your emotions. Also things such as memory and things such as shutdown and meltdowns. Now these, of course, will have an impact on your personal finances and your business finances. If I'm to name a few, it will affect your spending habits. And I think one of the main things people talk about is impulse spending. Of course, the emotional dysregulation will likely contribute to your impulse spending. When you're feeling really excited or really sad, you may find yourself spending more money in those moments. Losing things. I lose things all the time. I've recently bought this great piece of software that helps me track down things that I've lost. But when it comes to your finances, losing important documentation can be quite problematic, or losing your bank card all the time. If you have dyslexia or dyscalculia, you may actually struggle with finances and money itself, and have a fear or a phobia or a difficulty in understanding mathematical calculations or even reading numbers, which of course is going to have an impact on your finances. Now, moving over to business challenges, which I think is very important, of course. Thinking about emotional dysregulation, when it comes to you pitching your business, you may be slightly more sensitive to the rejection you may face. Or if you are seeking support from a finance coach or a financial advisor, that sensitivity may stop you from seeking the help that you need. If we think about pricing, not understanding your worth and your value, or understanding the financial implications of the price of which you set your products and services. So as you can see, neurodiversity, as much as it's a beautiful thing and it has a range of strengths, it can offer challenges when it comes to your personal and business finances. So let's talk a bit about money management and some solutions. Now, going back to some of those things I just highlighted, money management can prove to be a real challenge. Whether this is tracking your spending or making sure you're not overspending or not paying too much for things that you're buying, oversubscribing to different applications and not remembering that you've subscribed and paying more than you need to pay. Maybe you just signed up for the free trial, etc. Money management can be a real challenge, but there are some amazing apps out there that can help you with this, such as Money Dashboard. Snoop is a great app, or an application called if this, then that. Again, I'll provide the links to all of these below, but these will help you in managing and tracking your finances. There are also smart things you can do, such as setting up bank accounts that you automate payments to, so you are saving and investing in those accounts that are hard to reach or hard to get hold of. And this other point, which I think is more of an overarching issue, which I see a lot of my neurodiverse friends and clients struggle with, and that's generally just navigating the financial system and understanding products and services. If you have a fear or a phobia of maths or finance, and you get quite overwhelmed and confused and stressed when it comes to managing money in your business or your personal life, that can really hinder your growth and progression, you acquiring and getting more money and improving your wealth. Here, I would strongly suggest you find somebody that you can work with privately to help you strengthen your relationship with your money. Often underlying those fears and phobias are some kind of belief system that you have when it comes to money. Maybe you believe money is for the greedy, or maybe you think the concept of money is a really difficult thing, and especially if you attach money to value and worth, then you might have a quite clouded relationship with money, which then stops you from making good financial decisions and seeing money as a tool. Here again, I would suggest you connect with finance coaches, whether that's myself or somebody else that you resonate with, that you can work with privately to help you uncover those limiting beliefs that you may have about money and work through a program to help you improve that relationship and own your finances and ultimately improve your wealth and improve your business performance. Now, to bring this all together, I'll give you a quick example of somebody that I worked with that went through the process of diving into their relationship with their money so they can improve their personal and business finances. Now, this client of mine was an ADHDer, just like me, and was totally overwhelmed by their finances. They rejected the thought of them diving into their bank account. For example, when they spent money, they didn't look at their bank account. They were never aware of how much money they had, and every now and then they'd be notified that they were overdrawn. This is a problem, as you can see, because it stops you from being able to save money, build your wealth, and if you've got a business, it stops you from making the right decisions in terms of improving profitability. Now, we went through a process of first understanding what she believed about money, then identifying what her challenges were. Where did she struggle with her finances? And she had some beliefs underlying that money was hard to come by, and this was rooted in her upbringing. Now, that combined with, she did also have dyslexia, prevented her from diving into her finances and making those changes to improve it. We worked through this, and she now loves finances, and it's quite ironic, and I love it because she's a creative, but she loves finances now, and she enjoys every week or every month looking at her finances and identifying where she's maybe overspent or not saved as much as she wanted, but she's now got the confidence to make better financial decisions. Now, I offer this to you as a suggestion that you can also improve your relationship with money if right now it's not good. Now, I hope you found that insightful and that it provided some reassurance that there is nothing wrong with you. That if anything, the only thing that needs to be addressed is you really understanding your challenges and understanding your belief system when it comes to money. And then you going about the beautiful journey to discover those things and make the adjustments you need to make so you can win financially. Again, this applies to both your business and personal finances. Remember, the person leading the business is you. So you do need to spend time to work on your relationship with money so you can make those better decisions. Please do check below. I'll share a bunch of links that you can check out to help you get a better understanding of money and neurodiversity and possibly go about a journey to improve your relationship with money. Until next time.